Oh, here, I have incumbent John Creuzot with the Dallas District Attorney, Democratic candidate. And, look, last time you were really, really close. This was a razor-thin margin. You won by like a little over 600 votes. Now we are obviously you've pulled ahead by a lot. What do you think your message was? Why do you think that you pulled so far ahead? What was your success?
Well, I think that I laid out a plan for the district attorney's office, and we implemented it, and we went beyond that. We found other areas to enact criminal justice reform, and we did so, and I think the community respects that.
So you're going to be taking on Faith Johnson, who obviously is the exact same scenario as before the last election. You guys are very similar in that you are pushing criminal justice reform. You both have prosecuted police officers. You've both tried to bridge the gaps between the community and policing. So what's going to differentiate the two of you in this next election?
Well, first of all, I love and respect Faith. She's my friend, but we are different, and we're running for this office. She had this office for 2 years. She had an opportunity to do all of the things that I'm doing. The same data were there, and as far as criminal justice reform, I've taken a different approach to it, much more proactive. I'm not hobbled by my associations with Greg Abbott and Ken Paxton. In fact, when necessary, I've spoken out, as you know, against what they're saying and things that they want Texans to do. They want doctors and families and children to do which are wrong, and I don't think that she has the space to do that. And so I think my administration so far and hers are very different, and going forward would be very different.
Were you surprised by how far you pulled away in this race early on?
Actually, I was surprised it wasn't more.
Really?
Yes.
So one of your big platforms, again, was criminal justice reform. You also wanted to change the way in policing. What do you think your biggest success has been in office since you took office in that respect?
Well, as far as policing is concerned, when we said we were no longer going to prosecute misdemeanor marijuana, there was a big uproar amongst the police chiefs and the police departments about it. The fact of the matter is those were 85% traffic stops, and 97% of those were small amounts of marijuana, and every year, 90+% people of color. Well, those arrests and prosecutions were not stopping violent crime. Let's look at what Eddie Garcia's done. He said, take the marijuana, let the person go, get to the 911 calls, be effective. And what we've seen is a different type of policing that is based on the same theories that I had, and we're reducing violent crime. Even though he and I didn't plan out everything together, he's come along behind me with the same approach and the same philosophies, and together, his office and my office, we're reducing violent crime. We only try the cases, we don't police the streets, but he's doing an outstanding job of redirecting the resources of the police department to reduce violent crime, and I'm very thankful for that.
All right, thank you so much for joining us here tonight. All right, so there you go. You hear from John Creuzot, who's the incumbent in this race. He will take on Faith Johnson in the general election, which is going to be the exact same race that we had the last time. So there you go. Back to you guys.